All right. Whew. First time going live in some time. Champions tournament. We got some stuff coming up. Okay. Well, this is my first live. So, first live on TikTok, couple lives on YouTube. So I'm dual living today. What I'm going to be doing, ultimately, and if people come in or not, they can see this later, or chop it up and they can get the best of it at that point in time. I'm not sure how much I'll be moving around all crazy or anything, but we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, first off, guys. This is Kelvin from KHP Fitness, and what I'm going to be doing today is hitting the bands, getting a little engagement for you guys, and just showing you guys the importance of engagement points. The engagement points are very important to have and know, especially when it comes to bands, because with bands, you have to have a little bit more structure. You can't be flinging them around. With weights, you can fling them around. You can still move them the way you want to. But with bands, it's a bit different, because from that point of engagement, if you have it down here locked out, you're not fully engaged on the movement. You need to have engagement first before any kind of pull happens, right? So that's the first thing. All right, big fan from the UK. What's going on, Borge? What's how you, brother? How are you, man? I appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, man. I just want to show people what's going on here. Let me see here. Okay, and I hope the Wi-Fi holds out, man. I don't know. I'm not a big live person, so we'll see how this goes. All right. So I've already warmed up, so I'm just going to show you guys a couple movements. First off, I'm going to be working shoulders. I'll show you about 2 sets of shoulders. One I'll go relatively fast, and then I'm gonna give you an intense version, because I have a client at 3:45, maybe 4 that I have to get to, and I can't miss that. To get that money coming in, I have to keep it coming. So let me show you guys first. Pick you on up and come on over. First things first, right over here, I have what I'll be doing triceps with. And I have what I'll be doing some abs with as well. I'll have a little ab work, bringing it down to the ground. I don't know where you guys can see it. Let me pick it up for you, actually. That'll probably be easier. Right here, I'll be doing my bicep curls, and I'll give you the angle on that when I'm doing my bicep curls. Appreciate everybody for joining. Very much appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so that's what we're doing in biceps. I got some of that copyright-free music in the background, so we can get this done. And so abs, triceps, biceps, and this is what I'll be doing shoulders with. Doesn't seem like much, but trust me, it really built up my shoulders doing lateral movements, because it gives you that look that a lot of people are looking for from the side. You want that side view at all times, because that gives you that 3D look that a lot of people talk about, but very rarely get. Make sure you share this video with some friends. All right. So first things first, I think I might go ahead and start with the biceps, and I'm going to set it up accordingly with that. So let me bring you on over here as we do the work. Now I got to make sure I got these angles right on both sides. Okay, I think that's pretty good when it comes down to it. So we're going biceps first. Now this is the engagement part I talked about. So what we do first is we're down, and then you engage first. See that? Just that slight up and down is the engagement. Let me show it over here a little bit more. There we go. So just that slight up and down is the engagement point you want. So from here, I engage and I pull. See, I'm going relatively quick right now. Relatively quick. Shooting for about 12 to 15 reps, but I'm controlling it on the way down. None of that up and down quick stuff. You want to squeeze at the top, bring it on down. Squeeze at the top, bring it on down. Let's keep it going. And you're going to see me grunting. I'm a grunter. I can't get away from it. I'm a hell of a grunter. I think that might be 8. So I'm still controlling it. Not going as slow as I usually would. really heavy band too. I'm gonna go ahead and do 3 more. And don't seem like much, but it definitely works. Definitely works. Thank you. People coming in. Like I said, this is my first live. I don't expect a whole bunch of people in it or anything like that nature. I just appreciate anybody who's showing up. That's all I ask. You show up, I can teach you a couple things. All right, so next, I'm gonna go ahead and hit shoulders because I was in a resting position for the shoulders. So with me being in a resting position for the shoulders, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm doing with this lateral head movement. Now, I'll show you a couple mistakes that people make with them too. Step this on back. Boom, hope that's good. Get these close together. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna step 1 foot in. It's the first round, and I wanna make sure I'm controlling it throughout. So, we're just raising. See, from here, this is unengaged, this is engaged. See how the shoulders start to work? We bring it up and down. Engagement point, up and down. It's still full range of motion. It's just engagement. That matters when it comes down to it. And make sure you're not putting your elbows all the way to the top and swinging. You don't want it like that. You want to keep it in a base with an angle. It's just putting more on your lateral head than anything. We're shooting up and we're bringing it down, just like so. Appreciate the likes. Thank you so much. There we go. Up and down. And I hope the music ain't drowning me out. I'm trying to talk loud, but I want some background music so it don't go dead while we're doing this. There we go. I'm watching you guys over there on YouTube. Doubling up. And up. Right there, the gauge. And back up. Back down. And up. Ooh, I think I got 3 more in me. What y'all think? And oh man, that was enough to light the shoulders up a little bit. A little light up there. Throw that down just a little bit. That music, it's just turning up on me. You know, some of those songs are louder than others, so I got to really be watching them when they're moving. All right, see, it's about 8 minutes in. I'm already working up pretty good sweat. First round. Could be the temperature in here too, but I got the dual fans over here and above me. Getting a little action, a little bit. All right, let's walk it on over. I'm gonna give you this angle, back. So when it comes to the triceps, now this is an X heavy band that I'm working with here. This X heavy band, it's no joke. I think YouTube got a good view. So y'all got a good view there on TikTok too. Whew. I might have underestimated this band. So I'm gonna walk it in a little bit. Let me turn you, walk it in just a little bit so you can see. It's the first round, so I'm not gonna get crazy. And I'm pressing straight to the ground. So this, resting. See how much I got the curl, almost like a bicep curl here. And I bring it here for the engagement. Press down, and it's trying to take me with it. These bands are brand new too. So they're gonna be fighting me harder than ones I had about 2 years ago. And there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to keep that engagement point and bringing it down. And there we go. That's 10. They wore me up pretty good because these are heavy, heavy bands. Try to get 2 more in here. Sorry, 5 more. I'm gonna try to get 5 more. Thanks everybody for joining in. Appreciate it. 274 likes. I didn't expect that many likes. I appreciate you guys for tapping up in there. 5 to go. Oh man, those not the best. But what can you do, huh? All right, I'm feeling that pump a little bit. All right. Next, I want to work the abs. I want to get some ab work in. And what I'm going to do for that is an alternated version of a crunch, but I'm going to be pressing down when it comes to the abdominals. I'm going to be pressing down, getting the band, straightening my arm out so I can get all of the leverage that I need when I'm doing this. So let me walk it on over. Get this out the way. Bringing it back to you. This one I might be able to get a little further on. Band's not as heavy. I just simply take these out of this one and put it on into this one. There we go. Boom, gotta make sure I adjust both sides. Appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you so much for the tapping. I really appreciate it. Those who dropping in and out, doesn't matter. I appreciate you dropping in. Let somebody know if you get a chance to. If they're looking to get a little ab action in. All right. So 15 reps. Engagement part. Straightening the arms out. So you can see it straight from the lats. They're already engaging. And then from here, I'm bringing it down. Keeping my head up. Not too exaggerated. Just squeezing at the bottom. Breathing out at the bottom. Breathing in at the top. And repeat. How do I get that ab action? Now, regular abdominal moves will work good too, and you make your abs in the kitchen. But if you want to bulk them up a little bit more, some direct work will help. Now, keep in mind, with this press down movement, you will feel a little tricep action too as you're doing it. What you can do to negate that is not lock it out too much, but just enough to have a little bit on it so more muscles can work and you don't tire out the triceps completely. Five to go. I'm feeling it. Whew. Definitely feeling that. Appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Boy, you still there, huh? You still hanging with me over there on YouTube? I got more love coming in from TikTok, but TikTok's better on the live form for me anyway, I think so. But that's fine. This ain't a competition, man. Let's see here. Do you prefer the undersigned resistance bands or to others? When it comes to the bands in general, as long as they're loop bands, right? I got undersigned here, but as long as they're loop bands. Now, I always appreciate undersigned. They brought me into the game when it comes to the band training. So I'll always have love for undersigned when it comes down to that. But just about any loop band works as long as it's consistent throughout. As long as you're able to maintain good tension throughout the band, you're gonna get good results from that too. And I do this with my clients when I'm training with them back and forth. And ultimately, as long as they're looped, they'll be good to go. So I think that's 4 right there. You take a little water break, let the muscles move. So the reason that I train the way I do is because I allow myself to rest in between. So I give myself rest at the triceps, and then I'll hit biceps or shoulders or an ab move in between, because what it does is it allows the body to rest. And if you're not resting, it's gonna make you have to wait a long period of time. Now, nothing against trainers that do. A lot of trainers will have you rest for 60 seconds, rest for this. And my thing is, why not keep pushing? Why not go ahead and do something, another muscle that has been resting the entire time, instead of being someone that is constantly just taking a rest on the bench and trying to recover that muscle when you can work multiple muscles. Working multiple muscles is what you want at all times. You want to be, that way you're not sitting in the gym for 2-3 hours at a time. It's not needed. You need to come in there with intensity. And as you come in with intensity, you're going to make up for that time that you were just, you could have been lollygagging, watching pet videos and everything like that. It happens so often. So freaking often. Water break. All right. So I'm going to go back to the biceps. That's what we started with. So that's what we're going with again. Now, this is a heavy band. Maybe I should have picked something a little lighter for demonstration, but I don't believe in it, man. You know me, I like to be hardcore with what I'm doing. I appreciate the question, by the way, when it came down to it. I really appreciate the question. Thank you all the people that joined in and are watching. 1,000 likes, I appreciate that too. I really do. All right, so I'm gonna get a little closer this time. The angle this towards the door. I'm gonna get a little closer, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the tension nice and collective with it with the tempo. Tempo is what's gonna matter. Step it back just a little bit for this one. All right, so this is how we're doing. I'm going 1 second up, 2 to 3 seconds down. 1 second up, 2 to 3 seconds down. No resting at the top. But I'm getting a good squeeze. Hate to break the tension, but I want these good camera angles, and I'm stepping back just a little bit as we go, because I didn't feel enough tension with that one. Here we go. Now I'm good. Engagement point. Squeeze up at the top. Back down. See? That's how we do it. Engagement point. Squeeze at the top. Nice and controlled on the way down. Squeeze. Nice and controlled on the way down. Changing angles. Letting it rest a little bit as I'm going to 15. So I'm gonna rest a little bit. Only about 4 to 10 seconds maximum. And then back into it. Up. There we go. I'll turn this way. And that's 13. Jeez. You see, it's getting me. Oh, it's getting me. All right. Back to the engagement point. Squeeze. And back down. Last one. Squeeze. Oh. Man. Whew. Just that little bit right there is enough. Appreciate the likes. Have you ever tried the X3 bar setup? I have not. I've seen the setup, and a lot of people do like the bar. Me, myself, I'm not a big fan of the bars. It seems limited. with the amount of movements, right? And I like somebody who doesn't have to just readjust. Like when I anchor, I'm able to move out a little bit further. So with that little move out, I can increase the resistance to another 10, 15 pounds. And I think that's important to be able to go hard, then I can taper off. Just like with the door, I'm curling in and then I'm bringing it down. So if it gets too heavy, I can just move it in slightly and get some more reps in, dig a little deeper into the type 2 fibers. And that's how I work. I know I'm still breathing hard here, but I appreciate you guys for dropping in 100%. Oh, that's my dog. There he is, Mr. Ricordo 11. Mr. Decord, how are you, brother? Appreciate you coming in, man. Thank you so much. Let me see if any other questions I might have missed. Nope, I think that's it. Appreciate you guys for dropping in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, now that I did biceps, I think I got enough recovery time for the shoulders. So what I'm going to do to increase this round, set it up over here. I'm going to throw this up just slightly. There we go. So what I'm going to do on this one, as I step back, I'm going to step both feet in this time and try to keep that same tension as the first time. Boom, there we go, getting a little closer together. Let's see. Appreciate everybody dropping in. All right. Just checking in. Okay. Oh, it's almost 3 already. It's crazy how fast that time can go when you're just working. But yeah, the X3 bar, I think it definitely has its up and downs. Just like anything. Nothing's perfect. When it comes to weight training, it's not perfect. You lose focus at the top with bicep curls. With presses, you lose focus at the top. So it should be harder at the bottom. With bands, it's harder at the top, easier at the bottom because of the strength curve that happens. But what you can do is instead of shooting it up, you control the band throughout and feel it more, make that concentric work a little harder for the pump up. All right, shoulder time. Let's go. I'm gonna go another 10 minutes on this and then I'll call it a day. I'll go to the 30. That should be good. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a side angle, stepping both feet in this time, just like so. Turn this a little bit. There we go. You're gonna get used to my lives. I'm gonna be turning because I like to get the angles. I think the angles count. They count the most. So from here, I'm just going to engage 1 second up and down back to the engagement point. Let me adjust my feet. Make sure it's pulling both on both sides equally. And up. And up. And up. See, I'm getting that pause at the top before I let it down. And up. 5 feels like 10 right now. 6. 7. That's 10. Oh. I'm gonna try to shoot for 15. That's 11. Here we go. Engage. And up. Oh, I'm trying to keep it PG, guys, but I want to curse so bad. Oh, that's 15. Woo. Had to drop it. That was not easy. Do you train every day? No, I do not. I train 4 days a week. I do 2 days upper, 2 days lower, consisting of hamstrings, calves, quads, or actually, I'll actually throw rear delts in there as well. I think rear delts on those days really help me too. So sometimes I'll do a combination. If I don't do calves on those particular days, sometimes I'll do calves on my rest day, because I can do that just going up the block. So when it comes to it, I'll usually do shoulders, lateral heads. I don't really work the front because you get that from your pushing motions. So there's no reason to overwork it. So I'll do laterals and rear delts, quads and hamstrings. That'd be my 4. Then the next day, I'll do chest, back, tris, bis. I rest 2 days in between and then hit it again. So it's 4 times a week that I'm training, because you need to let the muscles recover. Has to be good recovery time in there too. If you're not doing that, you're not going to get the gains you want. And you get the absolute best gains when there is a situation of you recovering. Because we forget that we tear it down in the gym or the fitness center, or when we're out doing our thing like with just bands. But what we don't remember is that we have to rest. Very important. All right, sorry, I gotta move this to the side. The wife just came in. There we go. I think I'm back. Okay. All right. Looks like we still working here, still alive. Cool. Yeah, these are some good questions, guys. I appreciate you dropping them in. Challenge me, and I like to keep that up too. And I'm sorry, this is an older phone, so I don't know. On my newer phone, it's a little clearer on this side, but if I'm gonna double streaming already, that's how I got to do it. So I'm going back over, taking the hooks, putting the hooks back in, so you guys can see the angle. Like I said, with this band, I can't go too far. So I gotta be up close and personal. One thing you'll see too, when it comes to bands, a lot of people, when they're pressing straight down to the, they're not pressing straight down to the ground, they're pressing backwards. They're doing this because they think that's gonna get them better. And if you see, it does engage the entire horseshoe when you're doing this, but what you want is straight down, because you're gonna get that horseshoe anyway. Straight down to the ground, control on the way down, straight down to the ground, back up, okay? So, let's get to it. Move this out of the way. Not bad for my first live. I did not expect this many likes, so people just following in. I did not expect that. I really appreciate you guys. TikTok showing mad love on this side. Absolutely. So, here we go. As I said before, engagement part right here. See how I push it down? Slight engagement. Unengaged, engaged. You can see the tricep working. Press down. Let's see how many I get. 1 second down. Trying to sit into it so it doesn't take me up. Man. Oh, got 11. Woo! Sheesh. That was a rough one there. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna try to get 4 more. 4 more, guys. Let's go. Engage. Press. Oh, man. Holy moly. That was rough. That was rough. Them triceps are unforgiving. Unforgiving. Appreciate you guys for watching, man. I really do. Whew. I really do. Yes, indeed. Just checking through to make sure there's no questions I'm missing. All right. Good on this side. All right. I'm still going. Still going. All right. So, now that I got those three out the way, I'm going to do the abs one last time. And I want y'all to see them engage, okay? So I'm losing the shirt so you can see them engage. I'm nice and pumped right now. But you can see, when it comes to the ab work, you got to stay consistent. As I said before, it's all in the kitchen. That's the biggest part. But you can definitely make the abs work harder by moving in a way that you need to. Appreciate the likes. I really do. I really do. All right. Moving back over to this one. Done with those two for today. There we go. All right. So, man, be in this angle here so you guys can see me. Step this over just a little tad. I'm gonna get these angles down. Y'all gonna see me rotating back and forth like that. That's fine. And if I have to rotate like this to get in the angle, I will. But you can see, engagement part, right? So you can see here, unengaged, engaged, and from here, engaged part, right? And then straight down, breathing out at the bottom for a stronger contraction. So breathe in and out. Let's see if I can get 5 more. Woo! 5 more. Let's see if that lines up. The chat. Top chats. Okay. There we go. From the UK, what's going on? Appreciate you, Dominic Smith. I didn't see it. I had the thing down. I told you, I'm struggle streaming already. Struggle streaming already. All right, 5 more. Engage. Breathe out. Oh, okay. That's good enough. That's good enough. All right. All right. I hope that went well, man. Let me know if it was too loud or anything of that nature. I think all in all, it was good. I think I did what I needed to do. Like, the point of these workouts aren't to be super duper long either. And that's why I had to break it up, because when I was training everything in one day, it just went way too long. Oh, good. Appreciate you. Thank you for letting me know. At the end of it all, you want to go in, give it all you got. Make it very intense, but safe. And then after you make it intense and safe, then you get out, man. 45 minutes to an hour is all you need. It can be shorter, especially if you don't have a lot of things. If you pressed on time, think about the items that you can work on. If you're strong in your chest, but your shoulders are lagging, then on those shorter days, just focus on shoulders. If you're, same thing, if you're good on shoulders, but your chest is lagging, then focus on that chest work and bring it up. Same thing with the arms, everything. I'm going to get on out of here, guys. You guys are great. I was actually about 40 minutes or so. The live was a little short at 35, so I was getting set up for you guys. But I'm going to give me a little nutrition, get a shower, shoot over to my clients, and get it done. I'm going to try to push out more of these for you guys. Just asking QAs, and I'll pop in. And then if you guys like the content, you can let me know, drop in on me, tell me. And then if I see it more regularly, maybe I'll structure out a time frame. My schedule can get a little sporadic sometimes because of my son, but I want to make sure that I am definitely getting some stuff out to you, some good content for you guys in the near future. Everybody on YouTube, thank you for chiming in. Everybody on TikTok, thank you so much for chiming in. 3,000 likes on that particular. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate it. Look forward to the next one. Thank you so much. You can pin the comment now. Okay. Tap the comment, pin. All right. It's just telling me that's YouTube. That's TikTok talking to me now, letting me know. But as I say all the time, guys, it's not where you train, it's how you train. Keep focused. Keep pushing out. Nobody's gonna understand the training like you. So just keep on it. Keep moving forward, and you guys got this. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Peace out.